Metrology. This is a science of measurement, studying methods and means to ensure uniformity of measurements and ways to achieve required accuracy. Since a human being have began to exchange or sell the results of his labor, the question arose, how large is the equivalent of this labor and how big is the product presented for exchange or sale? There appear the needed measures as the units of measurements at that time. The first measure of length has become a human being himself. For instance, a yard is the distance from the tip of the King Henry I's nose to the end of the middle finger of his outstretched arm. A foot was equal to the length of Charles the Great's foot. As different people had different size of hands and feet, it was not always possible to ensure proper unity of measurements. The next step appeared to be legislative acts of various states prescribing reference standard units of measurements. Establishment of the first public service of measurements unity in Russia dates back to 1550. The Dwina Charter signed by Ivan the Terrible testifies this event. After the unified weights and measures have been introduced in one state, a trade within the state didn't cause problems anymore. There is a reference standard, there are copies for distribution, there are special verification people, there are verification standards for control. The system works, but how is it possible to trade with other countries? What measuring do they have? Gallon, barrel, bushel? Industrial development is impossible without expansion of foreign economic relationships. So the issue of establishing a single unified measuring system became very acute. The first such system has been proposed by French people in 1791. Having decided to transfer from unstable human values to more fundamental ones, they measured a quarter of the meridian of the Earth passing through Paris, then took the 1/100th part of it and announced it to be a meter. Then they took the 10th part of a matter, made a cube, filled it with distilled water and announced it to be a kilogram. This is how a new decimal measuring system called metric system has appeared based on two values, kilogram and meter.